Okay, today, tubes, we're gonna go out and work on this right there, the old propane tank. We're gonna see if this is what I need. I tore that apart to make an air tank out of it, and you can. A lot of people on the internet are buying them and doing it, leaving the valves in there. Here's the original valve. They're leaving these in the air tank and all this stuff, but it's got a safety valve, but it's a real high pressure safety valve. So I'm doing away with that. We're trying to make it safe. Because you put too much pressure in them and they can explode. So it's all cleaned out, and what you want to do, if you got one of these old tanks, you can tell this is definitely old. You couldn't refill this one. Even if you got one, you say you bought a new one on your grill and you had the old one left, you can make these tanks. Hoping I got the right thing. I've been looking forever to get it, which it'll work, but anyway, I sit there, I'm going to try to make it an air tank, a safe air tank. But just an old propane grill. Alright, and this is what we got. Got this off Amazon, it cost me like 20 bucks. People give these away free. Because they want to get rid of them, because you can't use them. You can take them to your local Lowe's and stuff, and they'll take them and stuff if they're good ones. They'll recycle them, whatever, because they if it's a newer one, they'll put the gas back in and sell it to you again or whatever. But the old ones, if people, you really can't get rid of them. Can't take it to the junkyard or anything because it can blow up like a bomb. It's explosive. Like, make sure what you do is turn it on, make sure all your gas is out and everything. Safely take this out, and then you can fill it up with water, diesel fuel, and anything that's really not going to explode. I got this and all the way out, made sure it was out, and then don't do them tricks that people are showing you online. You take that out, the valve, and then take that out, and then they throw a match or something in there. That's still dangerous. That could, if it's got a fracture in there, it could explode. Fill it up with water, turn it upside down, let it dry out. It's going to do the same thing, and it's safer. So, and you definitely don't want to cut on these. If you just take that off and then you're starting to cut these off, just say you pulled that off or you didn't pull it off, and you cut on these sparks, that will explode. But anyway, getting ahead of myself. This air tank accessory kit. They call it an air tank repair kit. We're going to go ahead and open this up. Like I said, this was like $20. Comes with the valve. This one right here, it's real hard to pull, but that's your safety valve, your filler, your air tank, and this right here is where you fill it. So it comes with everything you need. And I believe it didn't say on there, but I've been looking for one of these for a long time. They used to sell this at Harbor Freight, something like this. So this goes into here, and that goes into there, and all you do, get over here, to let your air in and out is turn this valve. And if you notice inside here, it's going to have a rubber O-ring, but you can see that opening and getting, oh, I'm sorry about that. You can see it opening and getting darker. I don't know how good you're seeing that, but when you take it all the way this way. And this is a good one. This one's actually aluminum on it. The one I took and built the big air tank out of down here, and you can see it's the same principle, made a little different, but same principle. This one, this piece ain't aluminum. This is, see, that strips, that plastic. So let's see if I did that and got that right. So we got this. I'm pretty sure this is 3/4. Didn't say it, which it's not. You can see it's a little bigger, but all I gotta do now is go to Lowe's and get a fitting that goes into here and goes into here. There's your air tank for a total price. When I'm done, maybe 25 bucks. Because you don't have to use a brass fitting on this. You can use just standard steel that goes in here, and this screws into that. And then use yellow tape. I say yellow or pink. White tape. The white tape, I don't know if I have any. I know I got yellow. That's the wrong door anyway. Yellow tape, I never knew this until I asked someone when I started doing the lowrider and stuff like that in the airbags. Yellow tape is gas tape. So, and the white tape is for water. Water is thicker than the gas. So if you use the yellow on your fittings, you shouldn't have any leak. Or if you don't want to go yellow, go pink. Pink is in the middle. So we're gonna have this all done for a family member here, and I'm gonna have him a nice little air tank. Finally found this after searching and searching for months trying to find these. Didn't know what they were called. I do now. There it is. All I need is the I can take this, because a lot of Lowe's and stuff don't want you carrying that in there. It's safe. It's got nothing in it, but they still might say something. So if you're like me, you save this. You can take this down and measure that. And then after you get the piece that goes to that, you just need something that screws into there and you're set. So that's how we're going to make an air tank. I made that one down there. This is out of just a standard air. This is an actual air compressor tank here. And you see it? See, they had a fitment on there. And it's identical to the other one, so yeah. I just got to adapt the. They used to make them where these were bigger, and they would fit right in there. I was hoping that I'd get away with that, but I didn't. We're going to adapt that into there, put some stuff on it. I'll clean this up, and we'll give it a coat of paint. That'd be perfect. Is that? Because when I'm done, I'll try to get where you can. I'm going to try to get it where you can feel it here. And then I can take the hose out to the back. And the gauge itself will stick on the side. Let me show you what I mean here. Let's stick her together real quick without no tape. And you want to make sure your gauge is usually facing up. so you can read it as you're filling it. Because if you don't have a gauge on it, that can be dangerous too. But yeah, after you get after 100, I think its pressure is like 115, 120. But this is what it's going to look like. Something like that. Here, I know I'm moving the camera around a lot. There you go. It's gonna go like that, guys. Then you'll be able to see it when you're filling it. The hose comes out. You still got, we might crack it to the side a little bit. Something like that. Then the pressure will allow. So that's all we need. All we gotta do is get one more piece, and I'm not naming who this is for, but if they see it on, if they go on the Facebook, they'll know who it's for. We just seen them the other day, and I finally found the piece that I needed to change this over, because they'll know where I got that person. But we're gonna wait till it's done, then we'll say and show everyone what it looked like before and after. But there it is, making a propane tank with a couple pieces into an air tank. And it's called a air tank accessory kit. Easy to read, and 0 to 200 psi gauge. It's 1/4 inch heavy duty blah blah blah, a whole bunch of stuff. And without my glasses, I really can't tell. But most of these little valves on here, right here, are like 125 psi. And then tanks come a lot more than that when they're new or whatever. And the person I'm doing it for is probably only going to fill it to maybe 100. That tank is thick, so it's about 1/4 inch thick. All right, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down. And please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can do little projects and make more stuff like this. Because this is going to be free to this person. So, because he gave me something the other day, and I've been trying to do this for him. But I just finally found the pieces. And if you like the video, that's what I said, thumbs up. Didn't, thumbs down. At least watch one. And bye till later.